Today's topic will be expungements. Recently, I spoke to a group called Top Ladies of Distinction Prince George's County chapter about expungements, and it was riveting. Across the nations, expungements are rising. Usually, someone may speak like myself for 20, 30 minutes, and then there's a fair where numerous people, hundreds of people, are helped file for expungements. First, let's discuss what is an expungement. Whenever you're charged with a crime or you were prosecuted but the crime resolved in something short of a guilty, maybe it was dropped non prosequi, placed on an inactive docket according to where you are, these charges are on your record, your criminal record. And if you were not prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, i.e., your case ended with a conviction for something serious, in many cases, you have the right to expunge it. Expungement. Expungement is the process by which you filing court documents or your lawyer to get charges erased from your criminal background. Now, why do people file for expungements? A variety of reasons. Sometimes it's employment. Jobs do, I'll use the word discriminate against those with criminal backgrounds, and sometimes you need to clear that up. We all did things back when we were young that's just hanging out there on our record. We may not have been convicted of it, but they can see the fact that I have this underage charge or this charge of this or public drunkenness or something to that effect. Those need to be wiped off of your record for employment purposes. But it's not just employment. Also, housing now, they do background checks and may not give you the apartment you want or need due to that. And even education. Colleges are now running background checks on applicants, and your admission may weigh on your criminal background. So please make sure you follow through and expunge your criminal matters. Now, how do you do it? You can try to do it on your own or hire a lawyer. A lot of times in the criminal system, and not even criminal system, civil system, there are a lot of processes in place, and people say, oh yeah, go down and file your own small claims action. Oh yeah, go down and file your own expungement. But the reality is it's not intuitive, it's not easy, and a lawyer can really help you get to the bottom of it. So if you want to hire a lawyer, feel free. If you want to try to do it yourself, feel free. But expungements are serious. And the process is not intuitive, but you need to follow through and clear your record. This is serious and significant. Expungements apply to crimes only. In Maryland, though, we have another process for protective orders and peace orders called shielding. I call it a cousin of expungements, where it will have the information hidden from public view. For the same reasons: employment, education, housing. So make sure that whenever you have anything in your background that should be erased, you get it done. In my other video with the Top Hat Ladies of Extension, I tell a story. I had a cousin who, whenever he was stopped, he would say, "What's your name?" And he would say, "Joe Wright." And then eventually I racked up a record that looked like I was Smokey and the Bandit, for people who are old enough to remember that reference. A long, long record. When I was applying for judge and I'm sitting in the interview process, someone said, "Why don't you get this stuff expunged? Because you just look like a criminal." It never dawned on me to expunge those things that happened 20 years ago, 15 years ago. And I'm applying for a judge. So part of my mission now is to make sure everyone understands those little mishaps and screw ups and things you did when you were young. Let's get those off your record. Because when they're expunged, you can apply for the job and say, "No, I've never been convicted." You can apply for housing and say, "No, that's not on my record." And a lot of us are walking around now not applying for the jobs we want, not living in the places you want due to this. Thank you so much for listening. If you have more questions, you want to hear another topic, or you enjoyed what you saw today, share the others. Comment on my Facebook page. Leave comments here if you can. Please subscribe to the channel and share this information with everyone you know about expungement. This is important. Thank you.